guys and gals, what's crack-a-lack? Spicy here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Back here again with the boat. We are going to be fixing some leaks in your boat. This is just a way that I'm going to do it. I am no boat fixing expert. Just regular old dude. Just got an aluminum boat, and I'm going to show you the way I do it. So this is not a how-to video. It's just a how I do video, and maybe it'll help somebody out in the future. Like I said in the video before, finding these little boats, they're pretty cheap. This is a 12-foot boat. I think I got it for about $200. Really good deal. But I think this boat is probably about a 78 model boat, so it's going to have some dings, going to have some little holes in it on the bottom, up towards the front where it, you run up on the bank. It's the rock's going to maybe make a little small crack in it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to fix these cracks. I've done a video on how to find leaks in your boat. If you haven't seen that video, a little icon will pop up at the top. That shows you how I find the leaks and where I have holes in my boat. We found those, we marked them, and we're going to clean those up and get ready to apply what we're going to use to seal the holes up with. What I'm using is my little drill. It's got a little wire brush on it. That's what we're going to use to clean up the spot. So let's point you over to one of the rivets that I found a leak in, and I'll show you what I do to clean that area up. So now I got it all cleaned up around the rivet. I got some more rivets I'm going to do, and then I'll bring you right back whenever I get to another spot that I want to show you how I do it. Alright, so I got this little spot marked. This is one of the bottom ribs on the boat. So right about here, I have a little pinhole. It looks like maybe a rock has punctured it. I need to get this whole rib cleaned up, because I'm going to put what we're going to use to seal up the hole. I'm going to put on the whole rib right here. So I just take my drill and I clean that whole spot off. So now it's clean of all dirt and debris. And now it's ready to put some of the stuff that we're going to use to plug up holes with. Alright, so this is the front of the boat, and a lot of times going up on the bank, paddling up to the bank, the front ribs really get beat up. And you can see that they have tried to repair this before. This looks like some metal solder, but it's still leaking, and I've done cleaned it up. But all I do is I try to get all the way around the edge of where they soldered, and I made a pretty good little length on each side of that where the hole was, because I'm going to put the stuff that we're going to use to fix it all pretty long on the leak itself. After I cleaned up all my rivets and cracks and holes that I needed cleaned up with the drill and the brush, I went ahead and washed the bottom of the boat. And it's been sitting out here for a couple hours drying. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fix the holes and the cracks and the rivets that I have leaking. Okay, so I had to move up underneath the carport. We got some rain coming in from this Hurricane Gordina or Jordan or something like that. I did not want to fix these leaks in my boat. I did not want to use JB Weld because I feel that JB Weld is kind of a temporary fix. JB Weld can get brittle, and for using on the bottom of my boat where it needs to be, I feel that it was going to be a bad choice. I went and got this tube of It's called Evercoat Marine Everfix epoxy stick. It's kind of like one of those steel sticks that you get at AutoZone. It's a two-part epoxy putty. That's what I was going to use to fix the boat. I read some good reviews on this and stuff like that, but got this hard as a brick. No bueno. No bueno. So, guess what? I'm back to using old JB Weld. That's fine and dandy. We got some things that we're going to do. I'm going to JB Weld this thing. I'm going to put some Flex Seal over the rivets. And then also later on we're going to come back and we're going to coat the bottom of this boat with that spray bed liner. Spray on bed liner. That's what we're going to coat the bottom of this with. So I think I'll be okay. This won't be as brittle as it's going to usually is, because what all we're going to do with it at a later time. But this will work just fine for now. Old JB Weld. And I will show you how I apply these to my cracks. So let me get a few of these done, and then I'll bring you back whenever I mix up some more and start on one of these cracks. Alright, to kind of show you what I'm doing here. You got a red and black part of your JB Weld. I want 2 equal streams of JB Weld from the black and the red. So there is my black from my black tube, from my red tube. I want the same amount, so make the stream about the same, because you want equal parts of each. Then you take you a little mixing stick and you mix those together, and you keep mixing until there's no streaks in there. It's going to come out to be kind of a gray color. So you want all that dark mixed with the light. Alright, and just like that, we are mixed together. So let me take you back here to take you to the front of the boat on that front rib where I got a crack, and I'll show you how I put it on the crack. Alright, so here is where I have the hole. You can see the little hole right there, but I want to cover this whole entire bead up that they tried to repair before. So I get my little plate and I dip a little bit with my stick, and then I put it on where the damaged part is, and I kind of tap on it, getting that liquid part of the bond. I want it to seep down in any crack that I have. So as I'm spreading it, I'm kind of tapping it in. And I'm going to put a generous amount on here. It may start running down the side of the rib, but that's fine as long as I got a good bit on the top. That'll be good. Alright, so that's going to be about all I'm going to put on there. Alright, let me show you how I put it on a rivet. Alright, so here's one of the rivets that I needed to get repaired. So whenever I'm putting it around the rivet, I go around the outside of the rivet first, and I tap on the seam of that rivet, and I try to push any of this JB Weld into any crack. So I'm tapping on the edge of it. Alright, and then I just put a good amount on the top of the rivet, and I let that run, kind of just run down the rivet part, and it'll seep around the edge of it. So here's all my cracks in the front, all JB welded up, and then I got a couple rivets there and one there. And on the back, this was a little hole. You can see it kind of run down the side. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. This was a little pinhole on the rib. There's a rivet on the back of that. That was a little hole. I fixed that right there. And on the side, I have a rivet here. I'm going to clean this drip up right here. I don't want it dripping up the boat, but it's seeped all into that rivet, so that's good. That's going to be watertight. So that's all of the JB Weld that I'm going to put on the boat. The one thing I don't like about JB Weld is it takes about 4 to 5 hours to set, and then about 15 hours to cure. So it's a lot longer time than that putty that I had. That putty takes about 6 minutes to set, about an hour to cure. I'd been, ready to go, but this takes a lot longer to set, and whenever it does set, it'll be hard as a brick bat. So while I'm waiting on this front to set, I'm gonna do some spray painting on the side. Just kind of show y'all a little bit of that, get that process started. The two colors that I went with was OD green and desert tan. I couldn't really find the OD green spray paint that I wanted, but I got close enough to the color, and that's what I'm going to use to spray paint the boat with. So let me go get my spray paint, and I'll show you a little bit of spray paint inside of it. Alright, so I got this spray paint here, the camouflage spray paint. It says the Rust-Oleum. It says that to primer, you spray a light coat of this, let it dry, and then spray another coat on top of it, and it should be good. So I didn't need like a primer base to spray on here first, but I think this is going to work for my boat. Heck, it's got a picture of a boat on it, so hey, it was made for my boat. Give it a good shaking, like a shake weight. But it says I gotta shake it for about a minute, so I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see if this thing looks good. Oh yeah, what do y'all think about that color? I think I look alright. I'm gonna do some more painting. Be right back. Alright, so that's the color of the side of the boat compared to that. Got that painted, and this whole side painted, and the front painted. And let me tell you, it sucks on my wrist. Holy macaroni. And that took 1 can of spray paint. So I got 1 more can to do the other side, and then I should have enough to do another coat over this, maybe. If not, I go to old Wally World, get me another can. So I'm gonna get that put on, let that set for tonight. I got this up underneath the carport because it's supposed to rain, so I think I'm good as far as it, not raining on my boat. Alrighty, so that's all I'm gonna do for today as far as video. I'm gonna finish up some more spray painting, and gotta wait for this JB Weld to set. Like I said, it takes about 15 hours to fully cure. And next time you see me in the old boat, I will have it painted and ready to go out on the agua. So we should be good to go. that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Showing y'all how I'm gonna fix these holes in this boat to be able to get on the water and get out there and start ripping some lips. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, because those things are awesome and they help me out in the long run. And let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm telling you, I really didn't want to go with JB Weld, but my other alternative that I had, it was a piece of crap. So JB Weld at it again. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next video. Until then, remember, everybody's got a little backwoods in them. I'll catch you later.